Okay, everyone say hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hey guys. Okay. So, throughout the semester in oral interpretation of literature, we've had to do a lot of different kinds of works. We've had to do prose and drama and poetry, and I've gotten to kind of revisit some of my favorite pieces of literature, and it's been a pretty cool class. And for this final one, Professor Witten wanted us to focus on an overarching theme. So I decided to choose friendship, because in my mind, friendship is kind of my favorite thing. Like, it's all I really have. I love my friends, and I love how they've gotten me to get out of my shell. When I was younger, I used to be really shy and not outgoing, and since I've kind of been hanging out with my friends, that's really changed a lot. So I'll be doing a piece of prose from the book Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, a piece of drama from the UK show Skins, and a piece of poetry by William Blake, an American poet from the late 1800s. I'm going to do the prose first, and then I'll go into the drama and then the poetry. So in Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, you get to meet this kid named Greg, and he basically forms a friendship with a girl named Rachel who's dying, as the title kind of suggests. She's got cancer, and I really like the story because it doesn't go into like the typical cliches. He doesn't like take her virginity at the end or take her to prom or anything. They don't even kiss in the movie, to be honest. They just stay friends throughout all of it, and I think it sends a really good message about like platonic friendship and what could kind of happen between two people when they start spending a lot of time together. So the first scene I'm going to read is when Greg goes over to Rachel's house and begs her to hang out with him. He's kind of forced to, and even though they've met before, they've been friends since like kindergarten, this is the first time we see them interact within the story. And then right after that, I'm going to go into Greg's opening monologue in the book, where he kind of just tells a bit of the story, like from a different perspective. All right. So she stood there, at the top of her stairs, looking at me like I was some kind of idiot. Look, if you don't want to hang out with me, I don't need your stupid pity. It's fine, you can just go. God, I felt like an asshole. No, hey, you got it all wrong. I'm not here because I pity you. I'm actually here because my mom's making me. If I couldn't be a bigger asshole, I was now. It's actually worse. Yeah, it actually was worse. Yeah, I know. Look, it's okay. Honestly, I'm fine. Just go. Rachel, just listen to me for a second. My mom is going to literally turn my life into a living hell if I don't hang out with you. I can't overstate how annoying she's being about this. She's basically like the LeBron James of nagging. LeBron James plays basketball. Yeah, I know who LeBron James is. I was just fucking up all over the place. Look, I know I'm not doing you any favors here. What I'm asking is for you to do me a favor. I just asked a favor from a dying girl. Wow. You want me to do you a favor? Yes. Just hang out with me for one day. I can tell my mom we hung out, and then we'll just get out of each other's lives. Deal? She looked like she wanted to kill me. But then she said, deal. Word. And I put my arm up in some weird fist bump. Is that a Black Power salute? No, I was going in for a fist bump. Yeah, I'm at the top of the stairs, Greg. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this opening monologue, and this is a bit more somber. So, if this was some normal, fictional, young adult book, this is the part of the story where, after playing my film, the entire high school would rise to their feet and applaud, and Earl and I would find true acceptance and begin to truly believe in ourselves, and Rachel would somehow miraculously make a recovery. Or maybe she'd still die, but we would have her to thank for making us discover our inner talent. And Madison would become my girlfriend, and I would get to nuzzle her boobs like an affectionate panda cub. That's all I ever really wanted. But that's why fiction sucks, because none of that happened, except for Rachel dying. Instead, pretty much everything happened that I was afraid of, except worse. Yeah, so if you couldn't figure it out, Rachel dies. So now I'm going to go into my piece of drama, which is from the UK show Skins. When I was younger, I used to really like this show because it was all about friends and stuff and just friends hanging out. I'm gonna do a couple of scenes between the two best friends of the show, Freddie and Cook. I really like their story and I really like the scenes that they're in because Cook is like this really big asshole and Freddie's like the really cool friend who keeps his mind about him and he doesn't really know why he puts up with Cook, but he does because he loves him and that's what friendship's about. It's about putting up with people who you kind of hate a little. So in this first scene, I'm going to be reading the part where Cook tells Freddie that he had sex with his younger sister. And then afterwards, I'm going to go into a monologue by Cook as to why he's such an asshole to all his friends. Okay? Also, this show is in Britain. It's in the UK, and I'm not going to do the accents. I'm not. Okay. So, if you find her so reprehensible, Cook, then why did you have sex with her? Huh? Why? That was supposed to stay in the vault, Freds. I'm sorry. You know how I am. I'm emotionally underdeveloped. You shagged my sister. You shagged my sister, Cook. You know what I'm like. Freds, come on, half a bottle of vodka and I turn into a fucking machine. You fucked my sister, Cook. You fucked my sister. Just be, Freddie. Just be. Just be. Fuck. Okay. So now I'm gonna go into Cook's little monologue / the scene that they have. This actually takes place a year later, but it's still really poignant to like defining what their friendship is like and how the dynamics work. Freddie, man, I couldn't stand the way she was looking at him. And I was thinking, why does everybody always get to take a piss on me? Huh? Why is everybody always fucking pissing on me? Freds, huh? Why? My fucking mom? My fucking dad, who's a fucking tosser, and no one gives a shit. Everyone's just in it for their fucking selves. Grow up, Cook. Everyone's just so fucking what, Cook? So fuck off, Freddie. I fucking smashed the shit out of that fucking kid and I fucking enjoyed it. I fucking kicked the shit out of him and I enjoyed it, okay? I fucking enjoyed it. I guess I'm just fucking cracked. Okay, and finally, I'm gonna do my piece of poetry, which like I said before, it was by William Blake. The poem is called A Poison Tree, and it really speaks to friendship and enemies, I guess, whichever one you want to focus on. But I think it's really an important piece, and it didn't mean a lot to me when I read it the first time when I was 14 in high school, but I think after some time it's really started to take on more of a meaning in my life. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath, and my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, and my wrath did grow. And I watered it in my fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with my smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into the garden he stole, when the night had veiled the pole. And in the morning glad I did see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Thank you.
Yeah, take your top off.
Stop. Turn it off.